in the Masters Coliseum Chinese Open Qualifier. The last game from the Chinese side here today. It's Orc versus Undead. WFZ versus XiaoKK. On paper, we have one clear favorite here to follow Shishi and Life. But maybe the Orc can surprise. We do have close position for the third time today. Off we go.
3 out of 4, Neo. There must be something going on.
Same for GCS, right? There was also 3 out of 4 there. With TH having the close position all the time.
Yeah, that proves it. That's it. Scientific method.
Close position, 75% chance.
Yeah. Obvious maths, guys. Quick maths, easy.
Why go to university to study math, man? Just
watch
like
Warcraft.
This. Just watch Warcraft. Everything explains itself.
So WFZ has been playing a lot of fast DK against Orc recently. Fast Fiends really fallen out of favor, not only for him, but for many other players as well, but most notably for him. And yeah, in close positions, I don't know, is that going to favor him? Is that going to be worse for him? He's certainly going to have the faster tech, to have the faster Lich, to have the Frost Armor, which is the centerpiece, of course, of the mid-game. But he's going to have very little very early on. And also going to have a very wide open base here.
And he's scouting in the wrong direction. Of course, not giving up his close position there, so both players are playing blind. Not aware of the situation here yet.
I like that scout. Orcs will oftentimes not scout because of the one burrow tech. And he doesn't want to be harassed in his acolytes, with his acolytes here. It's always annoying when the Blade Master does this. And now this shouldn't be happening. But it's actually a 2 burrow tech here.
Yeah.
Still no scout.
Very rare to see that nowadays. Nobody really plays it. XiaoKK asking for a break. Yeah, more grunts early. I mean, on Turtle Rock, you sometimes see it, right?
Yeah, I feel like in general against Undead you see it a lot more than you do against Night Elf or Human. Because Undead's canceling tier 2, is that really a thing? No. On ladder maybe, but not in professional play. But WFZ, he's one of those guys who will throw in a curveball on tier 2. He will come over with an acolyte sometimes and tower push you, and maybe then that will happen. And with closest positions especially, that's more of an incentive to do this. So resuming here with our game. Question when you play DK first, late Fiends, is always how much can you get done with it? Because you really want to hit level 2 early with only skeletons. Don't want to be forced to stay on level 1 for a long time. If that is the case and the Blade Master actually goes for Boots of Speed, then you're really screwed. But that is more of a thing of the past. We don't really see that nowadays anymore. In general, Orcs have become more tame, have become more passive, will give the Undeads their space. Unless it's fly, maybe.
Yeah, and they use it for skeleton creeping here, especially WFZ, with like 6 skeletons up at the same time. Not unlikely to see that. On the other side, Grunts and Blade Master creeping this. A lot of the rings is usually WFZ, but now XiaoKK finds the unloved Ring of Protection. So is this going to be Dreadlord style again, with the 4 ghouls? Even on close position?
It is. We have the 4 ghouls. Tons and tons of lumber to be coming in. And the Dreadlord timing later on. That is what we are used to from WFZ. He finds his one play style, he perfects it, and he's going to stick to it, and so far still seems to be the case. Now, it's been a couple of weeks since I saw it last. Maybe there have been some alterations made to it. But if there aren't, then XiaoKK should have a good idea of what to expect.
I agree. He played it in the big team cup as well, so XiaoKK must know if he follows the scene a little bit, because he played it at GCS as well. Blade Master and Grunts going into the base, something we don't see too often, but on close position I guess it's easier. And hunting down the first ghoul here, speed scroll being used even.
Oh, but he doesn't even get the kill? He uses speed scroll for a ghoul and doesn't even get it. Doesn't get a ziggurat cancel either. Totally failed first bit of aggression from the Orc.
But there's gonna be more, I guess. Tier 2 tech halfway done. compared to WFZ. It's slightly in favor of the Orc,
Town is under siege.
but still not super fast on
Players'
either side.
forces are under attack.
Oh, nice skeleton scout here. Sees the Blade Master taking the Magi. Is he gonna be fast enough here to interrupt this, to harass this? He's too scared. Blade Master, or is he? Long range coil. Oh, he gets it. Last second.
That
I don't,
was-
of course, for the blade though.
Yeah, 2.5 now for the DK. That's really big. And that was super important. Blade Master
How
also
did he
low.
have? How did he have vision there? Was it the skeleton vision that lingered after it
A
died?
player's forces are
Maybe.
under attack.
Pretty cool. It was super close. And so far this game doesn't seem to be going the Orcs' way at all.
Another item for the undead. Third one. Not the best, but 2 gloves of haste gonna be massive for the Lich. And this is an interesting creep by KK. Going far out on the map. And very early on, like even before tier 2.
And only with 2 grunts, and only with 2 heal salves. So after creeping this, he won't be
Yeah,
able
he
to
will
heal
just
everything
snipe.
up again. Oh. But it's a good item.
Can he steal some more? He succeeded once before, but he lets go of that one. But he can kill a grunt if he wants to. Oh, did get that as well, right? Wow,
Or is he gonna get
nice.
both?
This is
He
so
is. Oh.
nice.
The DK can chase it down. Oh
Level.
my god, he's level 3.
2 creep jacks and he jumps almost an entire level.
Masterclass, early game from the Undead. This is pretty much picture perfect, dude.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I totally agree. And he like rises even higher. Lich is not even out. Sacrificial Pit, Slaughterhouse, tier 3 tech. The normal WFZ build, which is of course not the normal undead build.
Look at this damage to DK, dude. Double gauntlets, double gloves. Let's go.
Blade Master finishing this, but still not level 3. This throws him back so hard.
He could lose another grunt. He doesn't have a heal self, but it's nighttime. He won't spot him.
For later, the Vamp Aura is of course amazing, but in this matchup, not too great, I guess, because you have a lot of range as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
But so many items for WFZ, dude. He has 5.
This Lich's gonna be so happy.
This is the last bit of mana, though, from the DK. So if the SH plus Raiders should decide to commit to aggression here in the mid-game, it's going to be very hard to heal up, unless he goes for a potion of mana, of course. But if you want to go for timing pushes, like the one that he used to prefer in the past with the Dreadlord, 200 gold lost will become noticeable.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alrighty, tier 3 tech is around the corner, and then of course Orb of Corruption is online. Shadowhunter, only 6 experience points so far. With the shared skeleton.
Is he trying for the red cap? What?
Without
He
a
has
raider?
1 grunt.
How
What?
can you snipe this?
A player's
Like, the
forces
Blade
are
Master
under
doesn't have the
attack.
most damage.
Nope.
I guess. What the hell? He's towering here. Well, it's gonna be an expansion, I guess. Oh, but there's a shade. He might see this very early.
And the grunt is
course
so
there's
low, the
shit.
Shadowhunter is so low. Gets the item, it's a Helm of Valor. Well, this could be a
Oh my God.
disaster. He needs the healing room. He
Imagine the
needs-
creep jack here, dude.
Okay, he gets
He's
the
gonna
rune.
get the rune.
Forces are under attack.
Alright, pick it up. Alright. Item still on the ground.
Pretty lucky that WFZ's Shade only sees it now, and he's on the other side of the map.
Is he really gonna go for a tiny Great Hall here? He does have the money, but at the moment he has 3 units. That's it. 2 grunts and a raider.
A player's forces are under attack.
This could be something that throws off WFZ like completely if he's not scouting or interfering with this.
Nah, he saw it with the shade though. It's
So,
still,
yeah, sure, sorry.
still tailing the army here.
Dark Ranger third, no Dreadlord, and Snare on the Raider, a little unlucky, gets nuked immediately, trying to go for the counter focus on the DK, but there's a town portal, kind of surrounded with his own skeletons here.
Statue still healing in the back though. He has a greater invul to transfer if he wants to. And what was that? 2 units killed for, in the end, nothing traded. This game continues to be in the Undead's hand.
So one-sided so far. Kind of a Hail Mary play by XiaoKK to go for these towers. He has reinforced defenses now as well, even going for Burrow.
But he doesn't play Dreadnought anymore. It's the Dark Ranger. Maybe this was because of the expansion though. Of course you get the 3rd hero from the tavern way faster.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the reason.
And it's a tiny Great Hall. It's actually doing it.
Are you serious?
Boop. Pop it.
Shades in the way.
Nice. Yeah,
he was waiting for that as well. Really well done.
This is so annoying.
He's gonna get the dust. But oh, he's moving out of range of the dust. My man, dude.
Okay.
Is he playing this goddamn godlike or what?
But he can still set it up now. One Burrow is dead. He's still not supply stuck. Level 2 on the Dark Ranger though almost instantly. And a counter expansion by WFZ on the back of the turtle.
Of course it is. Of course it is. It's WFZ. Oh, but nice anticipation here from XiaoKK.
Really good, yes.
Thought about this.
Shape scouting for some more. In the meantime, WFZ continues to wreck the base a bit here. Mass repair now. Only 100 gold for the Orc. Acolyte gets slaughtered here. Can he get this Burrow? There's no repair at the moment thanks to the Nova.
Good repair micro here with the peons popping in and out, but now Scroll the Beast. Even more damage on everything on the Undead side. Only 1 Burrow left in the main. He's trying to counterattack, force the Undead back. But what is this army? One Grunt, 1 Raider. Are you serious? Or hey, he has a 2nd one now, but his main is to be in shambles here in just a moment.
1 Ghoul dies to the Burrow, but I think it's worth it. He wants to get rid of this Burrow before the Scroll of the Beast is over. It's actually not committing too much, but killing so many peasants. Peons, I'm sorry. His base got wrecked so hard. Can he counter it? Town portal in now. There's no TP on XiaoKK's side. Ooh, is there a Nova? Okay, only gets the grunt. There was some damage to the economy with a few acolytes lost. And he's supply stuck as well. So this will take some time. I mean, Orcs of course can... Ooh, does he have... Wait. Is there not a single... Okay, here are the peons again. Not the same mistake again. But nice from WFZ to send in the skeletons.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Check out in the Undead main. There's like 3 acolytes just standing there. Ah, there we go. Was construction worker style for a moment.
A player's forces are under attack.
They can't remake acolytes, but his army here is strong and powerful and enforced next to his expo. And yeah, now he only has to defend here. Wait for this to come up. He dealt significant damage to his opponent. Doesn't have to all in at all.
Shadowhunter still only level 2.5. So hard to fight with that. Skeletons almost killed the shop here. Funny. Oh yeah, he has no shop anymore. No burrows, no shop. Nice.
A player's forces
But
are
he's still
under
not supply
attack.
stuck. GG. A little anticlimactic, but this was so well played by WFZ.
Hell yeah.
From minute 1 on, basically. So many snipes, so many kills, so well deserved. I mean,
yeah, a little unlucky as well for XiaoKK, like the Ogre Magi at the beginning. The DK just like 1 second further away, he doesn't get that.
Yeah.
And maybe the Scout also a little unlucky, but still, credit where credit is due, man. Yeah. WFZ. Whew. That was amazing play, actually.
Thank you. Please pick for the Prime sub. Spending your Amazon money well.
What's the last thing you ordered on Amazon?
Last thing I ordered on Amazon was a frame for a poster. Very, very boring answer, huh?
It's okay. What's the poster?
It's of course a band poster from a German band called Fjord.
Punk rock or?
Yeah, you can put it in the.
You told me about Fjord before, actually.
Fjord.
I remember.
Awesome. Yeah, they are like, if you want to specify, it's like post-hardcore stuff. Very important lyrics, very intensive music. Not for everybody, that's for sure. The new Prime sub coming in. Thank you, Reinstecke-Fuchs. Good nick, my man. Good nick.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I was actually just on Amazon today. I was looking for a present. It's Ardit's birthday, actually, next week.
Oh.
And I didn't find anything. I was like, this is shit, this is shit, this is crap.
Not going for a belt again?
So I went to my favorite hipster, like, poster and, what's it called? Like, home improvement? Yeah. No, that's not the right word. You know what I mean?
Unique?
Like, yeah, it's unique, exactly.
Yeah.
So I got him a nice poster because he was living with his parents for a long time, right? And he finally moved out, like, I don't know, 3 months ago or something. And his apartment, he's sharing it with one other guy. And there's like white walls everywhere. There's not a single painting. There's no posters.
That's so
There's
impressive.
Nothing.
How? How can you not, like, put something on your wall?
He doesn't really hang out there a lot. He's either studying or... Check this out, dude. Have I told you? Ardit has become a real workout maniac.
What?
He's going to the gym. I'm not kidding. At least 5 days a week.
Sick. I never thought.
Yeah, like, and he hasn't been drinking for 2 months.
What?
Like nothing.
What are you doing together then? Are you still hanging out or?
Yeah, we're still hanging out. I mean, I still drink.
Well, next time I'm gonna see him, he's gonna be bull. When is his birthday? Because mine is next week as well.
It's on Saturday.
So 14th.
Yeah.
I'm very curious what you will give me for my birthday.
Herpes, like every year.
It's been some time, so that's good. I didn't have that yet. So, match points for WFZ. And 1 win more, and he will be in the main qualifier with 1-0, Shishi, and life. XiaoKK needs to step up his game and a little more luck as well to be able to make this an entire series where we go all distance or full distance.
Yeah, XiaoKK there in game now 1. He did seem to be a little outclassed. I wonder if he can change this here. Acquires the old orc favorite, Claws of Attack. Oh yeah, baby. But WFZ found a very nice answer to the Blade Master superiority, which is the Dreadlord. Didn't see it on map number 1. That may have had to do with timings, though. I wonder if we're going to see your favorite hero here in map number 2.
The Alchemist?
Dreadlord.
Ah, that's correct. Yeah, man, sleep is just so good. And especially if you don't have the super top tier micro, it's so annoying. Like, of course, everybody said it can be countered. You just have to attack. Yeah, but it's still this phase where you can't attack the slapped unit, and then usually you would micro like you always do, but then there's this Störfaktor, I would say in German. I don't know. This help me out.
Annoyance.
This annoyance or whatever that you have to take your focus from your army and put it onto the Blade Master. It's a distraction and it's annoying and it's more effective than you might think it is on pro level.
Yeah, and it's like, I like that point that you made. Like, you have to a little at least change the way you micro. Like, microing is not really something that is a conscious decision. It's reaction. It's years and years of practice and of experience, and your hands just kind of do it. And now with
memory,
the Dreadlord suddenly
muscle memory, right?
Yeah. Pretty cool Acolyte hiding spot, by the way. I haven't seen this one before. Kind of hidden in the trees. Still sees the camp. We'll see when the Blade Master is trying to go for the Ogre Magi.
Yeah. Also, of course, skeleton creeping here will be even easier in patch 1.30 when the skeletons get all buffed.
"10 HP, or as Frank Underwood would say, 10 HP. Why? I'm so sad that there's not gonna be what's the season, number 5? Anyways, the final season. Goddamn sex scandals everywhere. Ruin it for
A
us.
player's forces are under attack.
They should just, like, I don't care. Let them molest the women. I just want my TV series.
Yeah, why don't... It wasn't a woman though, it was a guy, first of all.
Ah, yeah, true.
But anyways, why didn't they just say, alright, so this guy is gonna get like, I don't know, 10% of the income of House of Cards or whatever. I'm like, fine, do it! And then maybe people would have been satisfied. But of course, no, people wouldn't have been satisfied. They would have said, you can't just buy people's loyalties like that. That's disgusting. And stuff like that.
Wow, it's really crazy how much you value a TV series over...
Dude, House
like,
of Cards is amazing. Are you serious?
not being harassed is also amazing.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, we've all been there. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. There was this... did I tell you that link of that supposedly KGB defector who said that this whole, you know, sexual harassment, rape, blah, blah, debacle that's been happening in the States for the last year or so is all a Russian ploy to disincentivize, like, sexuality and sexual aggressiveness among Americans to, I think, limit population increase or something. I'm not exactly sure what the end goal was, but
yeah, I read about that as well.
Basically, he said it was all a Russian strategy. Which is sounds crazy, but you know, CIA and the KGB, I'm pretty sure they did some crazy fucking shit in the past that we have no idea about.
Yep.
Don't know if that's true.
Alright, I think it's time to focus on the game instead of harassment and, you know, KGB stuff. Because the DK is quite low here. Decent inventory on the Blade Master already with the trifecta, close to level 3 as well. And whoa.
Whoa.
Tier 2 Expo with the TC purse. Second.
Oh, that's something that Lil used to play.
Interesting choice, for sure. Standard WFZ play here. With tier 3 tech, Sacrificial Pit. And Lich.
And he's not going to be scouting for this, right? So the idea is, you get the TC, you get Stomp, you get Ensnare, you grab map control, you try to patrol the middle, and don't let the undead get across. For the undead, you want to evade your opponent, move over there, cancel it, and then probably you have to TP out. But that's definitely going to be worth it. But he hasn't scouted it yet. This has become pretty unusual nowadays in the meta. Oh, the DK in trouble.
Yeah, but there... Backstep again. Frost armor up now. Speed scroll is going for it. He has potion there for the save.
But it's totally fine, I think. It's like 2 windwalks and a speed scroll for a health potion and even more damage. It's a decent trade. Oh, Skeleton made it past the middle. Saw the TC.
Oh,
Duration should be enough.
Fire though.
He sees it. Oh, perfectly timed. Bam. Can he still cancel it though? That's the question.
That's the question. He doesn't have too much in his army, and his DK is hurt, and there's Stomp, and there's so much more backstep. This time there's no potion to save him, only a town portal. Speed scroll, backstab. Must be TP. He must TP. Wow, he's so greedy.
It's time to TP. What the hell?
Oh
sorry,
boy.
that was a little loud.
This is not good.
Well, that's it's kind of the game.
Why did he not TP? He knew this was coming.
Stomp. Does he get this around? He does.
Of course.
Alright, let's go game number 3.
What is Stomp? I mean, double hero kill for XiaoKK. That boy is back in this series or what? Expo up. Heroes of WFZ all dead. Army ridiculous.
I really like this strat choice though. We talked about this at GCS when I said Fly could expand early. And he did it super early, on tier 1 I think it was.
Uh-oh.
Even like this you can do it. That's the weakness of this strategy when you go 4 ghouls. You have no damage out on the map for a very long time. Even if he gets to the expansion, it's not certain that he can cancel it. Yeah. Of course, losing both your heroes on the way, that's kind of the worst case scenario.
Alrighty, TC got a lot of experience here. Great play by KK to force this issue. Still tier 2 headhunters coming in now. More and more end snare with more and more raiders as well. What can he do with this now? I mean, he can't just die, right?
When WFZ played against Fly here on Echo, it also looked bad. I don't think it looked that bad. Yeah, the Lich that again. Okay.
3 hero kills in 2 minutes.
Oh, the statue surrounded.
Oh god. He's killing like one thing every 10 seconds at the moment.
It's reminding me of 2009. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? It's a Blade Master, it's end snare. Everything's dead. The knife is too sharp, as Take used to say.
Indeed. Invo potion now for the blade so you can dive 4 heroes again.
Players' forces are under
Dive,
attack.
not die. WFZ still trying though. Lich is coming back. His Dreadlord is severely delayed due to the altar being occupied all the time. He sees the DK now. Can he get some kind of revenge? Nah. But the army is getting ready. WFZ, you still have a town portal, by the way.
No. Didn't need it so far, Neo, you know. It's fine.
Stomp again. Level 3 now, and he has... Ah, he doesn't have mana too much for the next stomp, otherwise it would have hit pretty hard.
DK finds himself in a surround once again. Maybe this time he'll TP.
With level 3, he should. Yes. Pretty sick.
Kind of funny how he rage quitted out of the game against Life so quickly, but here he's
Yes.
staying and he's like, I still have a chance. This is still doable.
Well, he had a great comeback versus Fly on this very map
Players' forces are
just a
under
month
Oh,
ago.
the DK.
Ah. He has no potion.
Living life on the edge, man.
No risk, no fun. Oh boy. This is gonna be so rough. How can he come back? He has super high hero levels against him. And an expansion.
There's an Acolyte with his army. Maybe he's gonna try to counter-expand now.
Dark Ranger again. And Dreadlord.
A player's forces are
Well, that makes sense. He needs the Alta to be ready for another DK or Lich kill.
XiaoKK even going tier 3 now. Not even going into upkeep. That's how secure he's feeling. Normally, when you expand like this, you need to pump out the units to make up for your inferior tech. But
He
he's
didn't
had
need-
such an amazing mid-game.
And he didn't need the 2 grunts that he had parked at the expansion
Nope.
as well.
Making think everything was in order, you know. Kind of like the supervisors at work. Alright, destroyer up in the air. No mana though. Oh, coil. Lich level 1. No Nova.
Boost of speed. I don't think even Boost of speed can help him in this situation. But he's trying to counter expand.
I guess that's the only play.
Yeah.
Hope that it doesn't get cancelled. Hope he gives you enough time.
Should open up the base though for Raider Lame.
Does he have pillage? Pillage? Yeah,
Nope. No, he doesn't.
he does.
Oh, now he does.
It's more than 7 jumps.
Yes. Yeah, but he has 2
But it
expansions.
still only jumps in 7.
players' forces.
Yeah, I
are
thought
under
it did, and then I realized it didn't. Leave me alone.
Pretty cool how 2 grunts here are cancelling the expo. Is it enough though? Is it though? With the Blade Master coming in, it certainly will be enough damage.
Yep.
Wait, he doesn't commit? Why not?
Yeah, he thinks the Blade Master can do it alone.
Can he?
Chop.
Still no Nova. Alright, forget about it. Yeah. He has pretty good right click. That's right. Oh? Oh!
Oh!
Well,
Okay.
if he loses the game, this right here will be the reason.
Yep. Not committing with the grunts. No Shadow Hunter, by the way, coming up only now. First Wyverner there as well, but just for a little more damage. Headhunter
A player's
upgrade too.
forces are
No
under
reinforced
attack.
defenses yet, but I'm pretty sure he's going for it anytime soon.
Finally, level 2. We will have a no one now. Periapt. Not too bad either. But this is a big orc army, dude. Oh boy.
Around at 80 supply, he jumped onto that 77 supply in like no time. Heal potion, invo potion, another heal potion. He's so prepared for this push. WFZ pulling the ghouls to help in that defense. He's going over upkeep, or into upkeep, but only one acolyte mining. This is gonna be so hard now. Ooh, 25 supply difference.
Super wide open space as well. Going for the TC with the Coil Nova, but he has plenty of potions. Well, I guess he had plenty of potions. They're gone now, so now he'll have to be a little bit careful. But he has another Stomp ready. That's a level 2 Stomp as well. Boom! Hits nicely. Suddenly only one Fiend is left here for the damage. He still has the statues, but that will change with the Blade Master laying into them. Was that a crit for 90? How is that possible? Maybe he didn't skill yet. Or maybe it's the new patch. More ensnares will mean more kills. It's like he has so little damage.
He's just wiping the floor with his undead army, going for the Lich. I was missing some hero kills in the last couple of minutes. This should be the next one. Oh, TC is silenced, can't do anything. The TC is falling, but the Lich at the same time. Oh, if he's able to fight out of that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. Oh, he's no longer surrounded, dude. What the hell? There is no more coil though. He's trying his best to micro the statue here for healing and mana both. Something that I'm always too lazy to do. But the statue will fall. Oh my, there's so much melee stuff here that you can't kill all of this. It's just too much. You need Nova level 3 against this.
Lich is so hurt. DK is so hurt. He has 1,000 gold on his bank.
He's microing his little heart out here.
Yeah. He's really trying his best, but if you fuck up the early so hard, this doesn't really... What a save.
Seriously, he's
doing
as much as you can do with,
yes,
with the shit that he has.
This is way closer than it should be. Well, not close, but you know, XiaoKK need to work extra hard for this, but now it's time. DK dead. Boom! GG 1-1. Dark Rangers.
Come on, dude.
Players' forces
He doesn't want to go to bed, as it seems.
Come on, bro.
He wants to spend more time in front of the computer, not going back to the waifu. What was that?
The childhood. I was just, you know my exhaling, right? So the DK's back from the tavern.
Okay, no mana though.
The Lich, dude. Brave little man. Low HP. No end snares though, I guess. Oh, there it is. GG.
Wow. XiaoKK dominates in the way that WFZ was dominating on the first map, so... In the perfect world, both are gonna play their best on map 3, and we will see an epic undead orc to close this tournament for today.
That would be the dream. Thank you very much to Thrash Mob with a €5 donation, Great Rocker 3 content, and a select taste in music. No more excuse for me to not donate some money. Thank you very much.
I knew that my knowledge about music will someday pay off.
You've invested thousands and thousands of hours, and finally €5. Oh yeah.
Fjord is really awesome. Next week, on Tuesday, I'm gonna see a band that I want to see for 15 years already.
I bet €10 I'm not gonna know the name.
That is correct. They are the Descendants. Classic punk rock band.
So it's kind of like Billy the Talent, right?
Kind of. So, like, you know, when you said that, that part of me died inside. No, they're very old dudes. They had their first album released in 1982. And they're still rocking. Good old Descendants.
Like Metallica, still so good.
Another part just died inside. Thank you, Remo.
I don't know. I feel like, you know, there's quite a few bands around that just keep on touring with their same old shit. Nothing new's coming out, or when it is, it's not theirs.
Actually,
it's just like milking the cow.
That's the good thing that they do. Like, there's the even worse is when they do new stuff, and that's so bad.
I mean, as an artist, you have to do new stuff. Rather quit. You know, you can't just do the same thing over and over. If you just do the same thing over and over, you're not a real artist.
Yeah, but if the new stuff is worse than your previous stuff,
it's always
better.
It's always like just one or another person's opinion, you know?
Nope, sometimes it's just way worse. For example, fucking Rise Against, who can't put a good album out anymore if their life depended on it. It's just bad. Everyone agrees with that because it's my opinion. Fuck Rise Against.
No, I disagree. Artists shouldn't care about whether people like their stuff. They should care about whether what they do they like.
Dude, the only thing that most of the artists care about is how can they make maximum money.
Well, that's not real artists. That's businessmen.
Okay.
It's people like, I don't know, Moneyboy and other...
Moneyboy is in for the art.
Yeah. He may be actually in it just to fuck with people.
Yes, that is very impressive, actually.
He's not the best example.
All right, let's go. AI, last map of this Chinese qualifier. I think not too many people would have expected XiaoKK to grab a map here in this series.
Yeah, I can see that. But he did a really smart counter strategy, trying to hard counter his opponent's style. Echo Isle is a really good map for this. This map right here, though, not the best map for it, because it was, of course, all about expansion game number 1. This is not what you want to do here on AI. So the map pick, if it is in fact the Anand's map pick, does make sense. DK fast opening once again, and a Blade Master with a very fast shop here.
Yeah.
May look to run across the map very quickly with his scroll of speed or something.
Yeah, I thought the same. I mean, like WFZ goes for the skeleton stuff here, right? Isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he probably killed a few, 1 or 2 sheep already with his acolyte.
Yep. There you see the corpse. Oh, he's not creeping.
That's kind of the most annoying thing about the new maps, learning all the critter placements. Because it's really important for DK only creeping, and it's so much stuff to learn here, and you know how slow my brain is and stuff.
Yes. That will take you years.
Yeah. Probably until 1.4. Finally have, you know, the new creep routes, the new skeleton sheep positionings down, and then goddamn new patch again. Oh, by the way, one of the new maps is one of the contenders from the Back to Warcraft ladder contest, map contest thingy. Did you know?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Swamp Temple.
Exactly. They did change it a little bit since then, which I think is good. Like the one camp high ground next to your base was, I think, too rewarding. But I really liked that map already when we had it in the competition, because it's like really aesthetically pleasing. It looks so nice. Yeah,
it's really well done. Congrats. Also, Northern Isles from Sister She. And of course, Concealed. I know her for quite a while, so made me happy to see her map in as well.
Oh, greedy play here by XiaoKK, dude.
But so
both are super low here. Is there a dust on the DK? No, so this should all be safe.
Get rewarded with the Book of the Dead. Is he gonna use it immediately?
Oh, the grunt might not be safe. How long is the tech? He saw it. Spirit Tower in the main. He knows about the book.
But will this help? I mean, of course it will help a little.
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's an extra investment you really don't want to do. Going for Narrow Tower as well.
But he killed the grunt, which I guess makes up for it.
That's true.
But also invested a lot of time for running around. So the 60 experience from the grunt is the only that he was able to get. The only bit. Blade Master himself, though, was only able to kill that one Troll Warlord. He's stuck on level 1 himself.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything to creep with right now because the grunt is dead. This will take some time as well.
The grunt is dead. The grunt is dead. Dude, you know there's a lot of children outside here in the inner yard here where I live. And the last 3 days, these little shits, they apparently learned this song in elementary school. And they keep on singing it for 3 days straight now. It is is unbelievably annoying, dude. It's starting to melt my brain.
Can you just like put headphones on?
Attack.
I don't want to have hot headphones on all day when I'm at home.
Why not? When you don't hear the children anymore.
Yeah, but it gets a little uncomfortable.
Second red spot goes to KK as well. Is it another Book of the Dead? No, but an Ankh. Like, is this worth it?
Like the creeping?
Yeah. He's using so many heal cells here.
Yeah, and also, like with a more conservative creep route, he would have been level 3 by now.
Yeah.
But he's got 2 big items. One of them can be extremely overpowered. But the timing window for that item to be amazing is kind of closing. And he's going, whoa! He's going Bestiary, Lodge, tier 2.
Okay. Haven't seen that in quite a while.
Yeah, it's
Walker's
really old school.
not meta at all against this, or in this matchup.
A player's forces are under attack.
And with the Book of the Dead on his opponent's side, he's already incentivized to go Destroyers anyways.
Yeah.
If he plays the Dreadlord strategy this time around, with that he goes Destroyers always anyways, makes a lot of sense. You disable your opponent, especially the Blade Master, for a long time. So for, let's say, 20 seconds, you have a big advantage in the beginning of the fight. With Destroyers, with their mana, with their burst, you double down on that. And you want to take a big lead in the beginning then. Once the sleep mana is gone though, the Blade Master can come back and kind of carry the game after that. If the Undead hasn't capitalized enough, perhaps it's gonna come into play here.
Kind of cool to see 3 different approaches on 3 different maps from XiaoKK in this matchup. Very rare to see that most players stick to their one style and like try to do their best to break their opponents with that. He's mixing it up quite heavily here. It's a nice thing to do.
Shade finds the army here, so now WFZ will know when and where he's safe to creep. And WFZ camping in the main, doesn't want to get blown up by this annoying Book of the Dead. Wouldn't have been worth it to pop it right there from the blade, but actually lets the Shade leave the Orc army. Surprisingly.
Now he's going tier 3, and the Walker is stuck.
Under attack.
That's bad.
Oh yeah, that's
pretty sure he wanted an early Spirit Link for that, and he's like stuck there forever, right? Or right, for quite a bit at least.
Oh, he needs to hack down another one, maybe?
Yep.
Oh.
That takes forever.
Yeah. Pay attention to where you put your buildings, guys, next to trees and stuff.
A town is under siege.
Blade Master in the main, he popped the book, but the tier 3 is done. The tower is of course still standing, and he had a head warning with the Shade looking out for this. So he is gonna kill only a single skeleton. Acolyte, I mean. Yeah, 1. This is the worst Book of the Dead ever. 1 Acolyte's been killed.
Yeah, not really effective, I agree, but might get a statue for his efforts as well.
It's gonna take a lot of Windwalk though. Or a Speed Scroll.
And he's still slow. This is the Rubian Tower.
There's the snare. Now it's time to leave. He has double scrolls of speed to get out. Or does he want to commit? The Lich isn't level 2 yet, so that's really nice. And with a Spirit Link especially, he would be too tanky here for WZ to fight, so he TP's out. He was very close to his base, but that was a good TP. Saves most of his units. He has to wait for Destroyer Form upgrade.
Yeah.
And it's
also pretty cool from XiaoKK to re-engage this after like your instinct would tell you, okay, this didn't really work out, I gotta leave. But no, forced the town portal with just his presence there. It was quite nice. Oh, aiming for the Lich, who of course has frost armor, but this is a lot of damage on him. Critical strike again, Info Potion last second, Blade Master now in trouble.
Gets the coil off, but the Fiend, super low HP, is gonna die. Doesn't seem to have enough dispel for all of this, but this is gonna be a big dispel. Doesn't actually hit the entire army, that was a little bit misplaced. This next Fiend will get saved, 1 more Grunt's gonna die, 2 more Grunts are gonna die. No 3rd hero yet for the Undead, hasn't decided. Now would be a good time for a Dark Ranger. Is it still good to go Dreadlord now, or is it too late?
I don't think he has the time to go for it again. He has to choose the Dark Ranger. Pit Lord, I don't think he wants to go Pit Lord against this. Because there's the spell now, so it should be Dark Ranger.
Cass is cursed.
Can you explain this to me? I mean, it's not infinite dispel, obviously. It's like 1 max at this point. So I guess it's
I don't really know. The biggest reason why Dark Ranger is a lot preferred to Pit Lord is silence control, obviously. Against the heal, it's amazing, but most importantly, I think, against the TC, it's incredible. And not having that really hurts you. And he hasn't seen a TC for a long time, so maybe he's assuming there's going to be no TC, or only a very weak TC.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well done, Remo. Sometimes I'm really surprised.
Yeah, I do play that race. Shade once again finds the Orc army. Ooh, this would be a sick creep drag, dude. Everything's hurt. SH hits level 3, though.
Blade Master knows. Rest of the army follows. He's going for it. Oh, did get the item. Talisman of Evasion. Pretty okay, I guess, in this situation.
Shade a little bit too late here to reveal him in time. 47 supply for the Orc, 47 for the Undead. We're all even. And in we go. First ghoul gonna die off quickly. Speed stroll to engage here means he doesn't have one to disengage. The Berserker, the first one, dies almost immediately. Nice Howl of Terror before the real battle begins. Kodo Beast coming in. This would of course be the biggest kill. Disenchant though comes in here against the Howl, but it has a low cooldown. He's gonna be able to use it in just another second. Disenchant again against the Frost Armor, I guess, but still able to save that one Fiend. Here comes the Howl. The Kodo Beast and Focus Fire didn't even get to munch before and will fall here. SH, no more mana for healing. In a little bit he's gonna have it again. But the statue on the ground allowed to heal. That's never supposed to be able and possible for the Undead. And with that, he may be able to take this fight. Another Raider gets focused and killed off towards the side. SH still no mana. Now finally has the one heal wave again, but only the one. Of course, he can't hope to win this fight anymore. Now it's about damage control and maybe take it, another Fiend or something out from the Undead side. He's gonna get that Fiend, but can he get his SH away as well?
There's a coil. Blade Master is there as well, though. Ooh, boy. Was this WFZ's way into the Masters Coliseum qualifier? He banged open the door. Oh, just has to get through this. Blade Master, not really strong. Shadow Hunter, super hurt. Army, basically non-existent.
Oh, and the Shade on his heels again.
And the Shade scouts it, and this Blade Master needs another healing here, but that means that was the last one. For quite some time, no clarity running. He's intercepting, he gets a walker for free basically. But very interesting, by the way, how WFZ never really focused this one.
He has a coil, he has a Nova. This SH may die to the focus, but he's not doing it. Nova on the Berserker instead, as he gets upgraded into his better form. And the Blade Master dodged the bullet there, man.
Yep.
He could have fallen to the nuke. Instead, he gets a kill himself. Pretty nice. But still, of course, commanding position for WFZ.
Ring of Regen on the DK, level 3 on the Lich. Blade Master only level 3, close to 4 though now. Kodo is coming back, that's quite a big investment, but he needs it for the aura. Web upgrade for WFZ to counter incoming Wyvern. One Abomination already as well. Lich, what did you get? Invo Potion, of course. The other side, nothing. No invul, no heal potion, no mana potion.
WFZ and his A-bombs. Oftentimes can be a failed investment when it gets devoured by the Kodo immediately. But he may have the damage to take out that target. Scroll of Speed once again, before the fight even really starts, just to get back towards his shop, reposition. Those items are cheap and powerful, but have a long cooldown. He doesn't have another one available for a long time now.
It's, by the way, only the Kodo, or the normal Kodo aura. It's not the upgraded one.
Oh, maybe he forgot about that.
Blade Master getting another Tomb of Agility, helping him up.
Look at this borrow positioning from XiaoKK. It's actually kind of cool. I like that.
A lot of giant strength for the Lich. He's a little more tanky. Oh man, how much gold in the mines? 4,000. Okay, they do have enough time. More headhunters. This Walker play did not work out at all, man.
A player's forces
no Banshees, just defense upgrades. Burrow as well. Blade Master is finding his level 4.
Alright. Significant. Wait, that was a 95 crit. He skill?
Didn't skill, no, he just reached level 4.
Give me another one.
Nope.
No. Yeah, sometimes, you know, the rolls can throw you off guard. Could be either, depending on high or low. Pit Lord close to level 3. Gonna help. Not gonna be the most amazing though. Pit Lord amazing at level 1. Doesn't scale the greatest. Would be kind of unfair, I guess.
Player's forces
Only
are
Demon
under
Hunters and Blade Masters are allowed to be amazing at all levels. There is his level 3 though, as he's cleaning out pretty much the last neutrals on the map.
Is he giving
A
XiaoKK
town
too
is
much
under
time?
He's certainly playing this very patiently. More than 1,000 gold for WFZ.
167 critical strike, by the way, so you can be relieved that he did skill the crit. TC third now. I think that is way too late.
Yeah, Stomp level 1, like how much is that gonna do? He might even go Aura, but that's like a 425 gold Aura. If he survives, if he kills a lot, if this TC levels, it's gonna be really good. But that's all of it.
But how is he supposed to level? Like, there's
Kill stuff.
not a single creep anymore on the map, I guess, if I see this
Kill the whole
correctly.
undead army. Twice.
Oh, yeah, that's easy. Temple of the Damned, still 1,000 gold. Massive lumber problems, though. The Blade Master dove into the base to kill one of the ghouls. So that's what you get.
It's always so funny to play undead and get to this late game, like even level 2 Howl, Curse, and by the way, he has 2 armor upgrades on the Fiends.
Yeah.
Effective HP on these Fiends must be like 1.6k. Maybe a little less. Still a lot though.
Expansions. 2 shades here. Warsong Battle Drums, finally! And another Walker. XiaoKK at 67 supply. Spending a lot of his gold. 50 still for WFZ. Of course he can just sit in his base and wait.
He got a big ass army though. My goodness.
But of course WFZ is getting more gold now. And he goes for upgrades first on the Banshees. Then breaks upkeep.
Oh no, is he gonna use anti-magic again? It's gonna trigger me like crazy. Yeah man, block that. 50 damage from the stomp. Amazing.
It's just a preparation to steal all of the units with the master upgrades.
I don't know, dude. Look at the queue. It's a lot of Banshees in there.
70 supply orc army. He sees that he's waiting there. Come at me, bro.
Alright, he has a significant supply advantage, but Blight, Black Citadel, slow. And the hero level is also certainly on WFZ's side.
4-3-1 against 4-3-3. With the Pit Lord, does it make such a big difference? How level 2? I don't think so.
It's 30% to 40%. It is a difference, but not the greatest.
600 gold still, 400 here. XiaoKK keeps him in his base. Is the master training coming? No, it's really only adept. 1,600 gold remaining. Time for a tiny great hole soonish, I guess. He's fortifying here already with another burrow. So close. Nobody wants to do a mistake. If you lose this map, you're out. And all your dreams of going to Masters Coliseum, the $28,000 tournament, gone.
Yeah, very understandable that we're playing this safe here. But WFZ certainly has the lead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Maybe if like XiaoKK can set up the base here and then play a hit and run game and, you know, try to bleed him out with pillage or something and win this in the super long term, because I really don't see him winning a head to head. But WFZ being WFZ seems to be going for his own expansion.
Yeah, there's an Acolyte here. will be scouted soon, I guess. Shades are moving across everywhere. Is it time for the Tiny Great Hall now? 76 supply first. Wyvern are coming in. Master training for the Walkers for more mana. And here they are. Ziggurats. Haunted Gold Mine.
Doesn't have the lumber.
Doesn't have the lumber. Safety first, I guess. No item on the TC. I think that's a big mistake. Doesn't have the gold for any. This will take forever until he has the the lumber.
And once the Haunted Gold Mine unsummons, he's gonna get a lot of lumber, but then he's gonna be without income for quite a while. I guess he has quite a bit of gold anyways, though.
There we go. Tiny Great Hall is up.
A town is
XiaoKK the first one to get a second gold mine. Still no master training on the Banshees. No possession.
Still doesn't have the lumber.
Yeah.
He's making more towers and stuff.
A player's forces
So I guess he's waiting for the Haunted to be unsummoned.
Oh, this fight's gonna be so epic. This fight is gonna be so epic. This is seriously full distance.
Yeah, man.
Like, nobody can break the other's expansion, I guess?
The spell is gonna be so important on both sides.
Yeah. Alrighty. I guess it's time. Both expansions are up. Okay, XiaoKK doesn't want to fight this. Or does he? Speed scroll, engagement, berserk being used as well. Here we go! Nice end snares on the Banshees. Takes out the first one. Howl of Terror rattling through. First Banshee dead. Second one following. There's not gonna be much curse here. Dispelled as well.
Good start of the fight for the Orcs. Certainly the A-bombs weren't doing anything for a long time. So many dispels against all of the damage mitigation. That was a massive Howl of Terror. But not too much curse. The Banshees in the back don't seem to be getting it. And this dispel from the Orc side has been really good. But now he's pretty much out of mana on the Walkers. Maybe this is the time for WFZ to turn this one around. He still has pretty decent mana. His DK in the front also with a mana potion. Blade Master moving forward, trying to take out these targets, the statues. But his damage is so low. And his HP as well. With the Invul, he'll survive. Just barely. As he's hiding backward. The Wind Rider certainly easy fodder here, and now on the prowl is the undead. Oh, the TC not even in the control group. That poor guy.
He was
so
forsaken.
Late to join the game. Wasn't even in that control group.
Oh man, still supplies super equal. The Kodo Beasts have not eaten here. Oh boy. Can he somehow make it back? Can he get some items here? There's still... Okay, he used the mana potion already. 2 more coils for the DK. No Nova anymore. He cannot eat the skeletons yet. Pitlord has an Invul potion. 3 Banshees still remaining. 5 Fiends. They are so strong. Okay. Echo is getting wrecked now. Exodus.
And the Necro's done already. Necropolis at his expansion. So if there was a counterattack, he could TP over there. Banshee's now so well protected here. How is he supposed to reach them? And he has like no mana. He has 1 disenchant. That's all he has. And he needs the dispel against the double damage mitigation. Otherwise, he just won't do anything.
Shadow Hunter has a mana potion close to 4. Blade Master has to win this, I guess. Sold the flute. He's regretting that now. And XiaoKK down to 60. But both are actually. This is so close, man. Curse on everything. Blade Master suffering hard, but dashes out critical strikes. Nice stun there as well, but what a burrow this was. Dodging the stun. Amazing play by WFZ once more, and this is level 4 for the Lich. Call Nova, and this time no Invul potion again. Just like in the first fight, he needs another heal wave as soon as possible. TC about to pop for the second time. Blade Master as well. Double hero focus. What can he heal? Only the blade. A little bit on the TC, but he's about to fall.
1 more hit from the Lich will do it, and this Orc army man, barely any damage. Actually, the Destroyer dispels all of those debuffs, gets gets more mana with that, I guess, but now more damage from the Orc army. The Orc ranged army, how rare to see no more melee units in there aside from the Blade Master, but he can't commit. He doesn't have an invul. It's not in stock. It's out of stock. And without that, he can't dare to go in. And with that, this expo for him seems to be forfeit.
What a fight. What a huge fight this was. Level 4 on the Pit Lord. Desperately trying for a counter expand, I was about to say, but hell no. WFZ and 1-2-0. 2 undeads in the qualifier for Masters Coliseum, as well as 2 Night Elves with Life and XiaoKK, Life and Joshishi. XiaoKK put on a great fight here in this best of 3, but in the end, it was just simply not enough. Map 2 was amazing from him. In Map 3, he stepped up his game again. But yeah, WFZ was just a little stronger today. Good performance though, by an orc that is certainly not top tier, or considered top tier. So, GG's!
And I think the deserved players made it through.
Yes.
Life and WFZ, the ones who impressed the most, I would say, today. And between XiaoKK and Shishi, it was Shishi who presented himself as the stronger.
Indeed. Surprisingly, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Shishi, the surprise of today so far. But we're not done yet, Neo.
Indeed. We go into War 3 Alive Cup from goodgame.ru. We already have a player in the final that is, of course, happy. Foggy versus Focus is going on. We will jump into that if we can. It's 1-0 for Foggy at the moment. There's gonna be a game for third as well. I don't know if it's played at the same time, but we need some time to rest a little bit and go into BattleNet and stuff. So this is gonna be a small little break, and then we have at least 2 more games for you. So stay tuned, and thank you Link65 for the 26th month resub. You're amazing, bro. Thank you. See you in a bit.